What am I talking about? I'm not meant to be talking about McDonald's and weeing. Hi. Dad, Dad, this is a message for you mostly. I'm just having a walk along the canal. It's the day after you passed away. And I've been waiting for a gap in runners and people walking, dogs. Been waiting for a gap so people don't think I'm a wally for talking to myself. Which I'll probably am anyway. And now we got trains and trams. Beautiful, crisp winter's day, one that you didn't get to see. The canal is frozen over. And of course I'm not going to go out and walk on it, see how deep it is, but it's tempting when it's all frozen like that. Get some skates on and make the walk a lot quicker anyway. So if I stop and start with this video, it's just because I don't want other people listening to what I've got to say. Yeah, and my arm is aching holding you up here. Some nice wireless headphones and coat. Thanks very much. Oh god, got people coming now. Okay, I'll get back to you in a minute. Anyway, there's the intro. And I'll speak to you in a minute. Right, here we are again. Yeah, this is mostly for you, Dad. But it's also a way for me to clear my thoughts and maybe explore some ideas and some thoughts that I've had over the last day or so since you passed, and it hopefully be therapeutic for me and maybe some other people too. And hello Mr. Tram, how are you? Considering how remote you feel when you're walking down through the canals in Manchester, a city centre practically, you're still overlooked by people. Runners, joggers, people walking prams and dogs, and just people walking. I see no one on that tram though, so you know, that's no surprise I guess with all the stupid new regulations that are going on. So anyway, I'm kind of going round and round the mulberry bush, aren't I? And I should just get to the point. But I don't know what the point is, that's the thing. I'm starting this video not really knowing where it's going to start or end, or what's going to come in the middle. Although probably the middle is what I have the most idea about. So yeah. First of all, I guess I'll stop there for a second. Hi again. Just take in this before I continue waffling on. I reached Throttle Nest Bridge. You can see the canal behind us there, all frozen over. Just the other side of that, where you can see that white van, is the tram line. You can just see a tram pulling away in the distance, probably over there. Here's Throttle Nest Bridge, an interesting name. Might have to look that up later, see where that comes from. Looks pretty old, Victorian-ish. The canal continues, which is where I'm going to go in a minute. A huge flyover, main road that leads to Trafford Park and the United ground there, and then the main line into Manchester from the west. So Manchester, you could say, is well connected. Something interesting I've just noticed, you can see Fossilness Bridge over there, and I'm just coming over underneath that flyaway and the frozen canal stops, which I think is weird. It makes me wonder what protection the bridge provides. Does it warm the water up below it? How does it do that? It's not like, I mean, the sun's out now, you'd expect the sun to melt the ice apart from under the bridge, and you can see with this one down here that I'm walking to now, same again, just under the bridge is unfrozen. How weird. Yeah, it's the opposite of what I would have thought. Suggestions in the comment section below. Okay, right, here we go then. I'm going to try and continue my splurb, or whatever you want to call it. Good makeup girl, did a good job. Yeah, so first of all, I think I want to say sorry, because the main pang of guilt that I have today is that when I was down at Christmas, and I don't know whether you understood or received or were grateful or just it didn't, I don't know. I bought you a box of chocolates for Christmas, addressed to you, so hopefully it got to you, and hopefully you understood who they were from, and hopefully you ate some and enjoyed them, and they didn't just get waffled along the way by the nurses or the carers. So I hope you got them, and the guilt is because I saw your curtains and blinds were closed. I wasn't actually totally sure from Mum's description which room you were in, but the curtains and blinds were closed on both windows anyway. But my regret is that I didn't ask the lady that came to the door if I could, if she could open your curtains for me, and so I could just say hello and Happy Christmas. I regret that. Who would have known that so few days after that you'd have passed away? And so Happy Christmas, Happy New Year, Dad. If you're up there now. That's one of the big things, I guess, and that kind of links into the next things that I want to say. I keep looking at the screen, not the camera. Hi, not hi. Yeah, the next things that I want to say really, which is regret generally. So regret that I didn't find more time to get to know you, maybe? I don't know. You're always very difficult to get to know, and that was it was not get to know you, maybe that's wrong, but I just wish I'd had more time to ask you questions and sort of discuss with you things that happened in the past or recently, but more time to sort of put matters to rest, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I wish we'd both made more effort to do that, to find more time to talk about that. And here I am a bit further down the canal. letting the family walk us past. Oh God, oh, what's that monstrosity there? Oh, it's Manchester United, isn't it? How did I end up walking so close to that bloody horrible place? Oh well, be past it in a minute. Okay, right, here I am again. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Man United. Thankfully we're past that now. Dying for a wee, so hopefully I'll come across a bush somewhere that I can do that, because I don't think there's many shops open at the moment that have toilets or anything like that. Although I did get a free riddle in a McDonald's day before yesterday, I think, on one of my walks. So that was good. And they don't question you in there about whether you... What am I talking about? I'm not meant to be talking about McDonald's and weeing. See, like I mentioned in the first clip, I am actually a Wally. And there you go. Not much I can do about that. That's one positive trait that I must have picked up from you, Dad. So, only joking. Let's get back to it. So yeah, regret that I didn't see you over the Christmas kind of break that I stayed with Mum, and at least just get to see you through the window, shake your hand, or probably wouldn't be allowed to do that, but wave and say hello and happy Christmas. I don't know. You can always say things like that though, can't you? You can. How far do you go back? You know, whether you saw the person a minute ago, an hour, a day, a year, 10 years before you last saw the last time you saw someone before they died. You're always going to have regrets about the things that you didn't say to them in that minute or that hour or that year. So there we go, I'm telling you now. What else? So yeah, and so I've had a few tearful moments today. I had to have a double whiskey last night to get to sleep, and even then it was still 2:30. Spent most of yesterday in a bit of a daze, not really knowing how to feel, and today some of the emotions are coming out, and it's a proper mixed bag. I'll tell you that. It's a proper mixed bag of emotions, as you may guess, but maybe not. I don't know. So, questions then. Questions that I wish I'd asked. Is that a silly thing to talk about now? I don't know. Because it's too late. There'll never be an opportunity to do that. But maybe by asking the questions to a video camera, then maybe someone somewhere along the lines will get some kind of benefit out of it. Who knows? All sorts of questions, and I don't know where to start. But why were our childhoods like they were? Why did we have to be brought up like that? And these questions are just going to come out one by one. You realise that I'm not just going to put them in any order. I'm going to have to just let them come out of my head, and then maybe in subsequent discussions I'll go into each one a bit more detail. But those kind of things. Let me just plug my battery in, because I'm going to run out soon. So, as you can probably guess by the now not so pleasant surroundings and scenery around my bobble hat, I'm on a main road heading back into Manchester. Just see Beaton Tower in the distance, and I will have to continue this excerpt of small blogs another time, maybe at home or maybe tomorrow. when my phone has charged a bit more. I don't know if it's because of the cold weather. I do have a battery with me. Just 1 second. Right, that was awkward. People asking me directions to the tram station. Thankfully I did know and was able to direct them in completely the wrong direction. No, I'm joking. Of course I sent them the right way. Yeah, so I'm going to continue this little excerpt of videos. Maybe later, maybe tomorrow. The battery is dying, but it is, according to my phone, probably about -3, -5 at the moment. Very cold, and I know that electronics aren't amazing in cold weather. Did drop my battery charger this morning on the floor as well, so it could be that. Right, get back to you soon and we'll continue this little discussion.